And okay, we're being recorded, guys. So, okay, now we all know it's official. And Melissa, thanks for being here. Even with technical difficulties, we know that that's just how it goes with this stuff. So, thank you for that wonderful introduction as well. But I'm just going to start by, we're going to follow these slides. There haven't been slides so far, but it's fun because you can follow along with us and really think about what this meeting is all about. So every success story starts with the first step, and that's how it is with everything we do in life. Whether you decide to, go to college or start a job or have children or get married, anything you do, you have to do something to get started on that path. And pawTree is the same thing. I'll kind of give you a little bit of background into why I started with my first step with pawTree to begin. And maybe some of you can relate, and maybe some of you have different reasons why you might be curious. But my whole reason when I started was because I have been really blessed my whole life. I recognize that. I had great family, great parents that took great care of me. We didn't have a ton, but we had what we needed all my life. And I had that confidence that I was going to be taken care of growing up. And I love that. I had a very happy childhood. Later in life, I got married pretty young, actually. I was 19. And that wasn't in the plan. I had a totally different plan, but I met a great man, and we've been married for over 23 years now. And the same thing kind of happened. I did help support him through some of schooling, but not long term. It was still a similar thing where I was kind of taken care of, even shortly after I left my home. So as I started having children, and I didn't get to finish college, I started, never finished. I realized I wanted something different. I wanted something more for myself, something that I could work towards and feel like I had accomplished something. And give back. I've been so blessed my whole life. I wanted something where I felt like I could be the one contributing and helping, whether it's financially at home. And I do know many of you out there that are here tonight have said, I want to contribute because my husband works so hard to provide for my family, and I would like him to be able to work less or have me contribute to that. So that's a little bit of my story. There are lots of stories because Trisha and I, she's one of my closest friends. So, but we've been doing this for 7 years in June, right? You're 7 years already. So I'm almost to my 7-year mark. But that's a little bit about what my first step was. But think about, what if you had extra time? What would you do at that time? Maybe you punch the clock 40 hours a week or more. It seems like most people I talk to, there's more. How would you spend extra money? Would you like an extra $1,000 every month, every week? Some people just every year would be so grateful. And then what amount of money would make a difference to you? And then if time and money weren't an issue, what would your legacy be? So these are the things that most people join the company for, is things like this. It's, work, it's more money, but there are other benefits you're going to hear that we'll talk about tonight as well. So I'm excited for you to hear those. But just envision a life you love and now live it. So, okay, we'll move on to the next slide. This is one of my very most favorite slides, and it actually has changed. This one is, as you see, I call them these bubbles. When you look at these bubbles, I did not realize that the pet industry was so big when I started. I just knew that it was something that I could get behind. I've always loved pets. As a matter of fact, that's how I met my husband. I worked for his dad, who was a veterinarian years ago. And it was just always my passion as a child, and then growing up. And I didn't know the pet industry was this big. I just knew I loved pets. So when I found pawTree and found out what an industry this is, I was even more excited. So the first step to success is finding the right opportunity. So I love this bottom spot, or this bottom little quote. It says, "Position yourself as an entrepreneur in a $99 billion and growing industry to be more, to do more, and have more." So with pawTree, that is where you are, and that's what you get. And last thing, Trisha, I know you mention all the time that you support different people in these other areas and these other bubbles, and I do the same, and I'm sure many of you can relate to that as well. But the pet industry is unique and it's special. I can guarantee you probably don't know very many people that are selling things in the pet industry. So keep that in mind as well. Okay, Trisha, I'm going to turn it over to you.
Okay. Okay, great. Well, thank you. Thank you. So this is where it starts, though. It starts with our founder and CEO. This is where the vision began. And this is his story, a little bit of his story. With almost 2 decades of experience as CEO in the pet industry, our founder, Roger Morgan, experienced firsthand the negative impact of companies compromising quality and putting profits before pets. As a result, he founded pawTree to serve pets and people first by delivering high quality, uncompromising products through relationships based on trust rather than big box stores. So that is who I can get behind. I get excited about that. And he talked about that a lot today during pawTree Day, of his vision, why he started. I mean, he had relationships with so many different retailers throughout the country, other countries, and he chose to take it this route where you can only buy it through independent reps like us, like Amber, like myself. And that's because of this trust. He wanted to instill trust in the industry. He wanted to put the pets first, not the profits. He really wanted to think, what do our pets need and how can we help support them live their happiest, healthiest life? And that starts with the promise, this promise here that he has. We promise not to compromise quality because your pet's health is important to us. We exceed industry standards by simply living up to our own. So here's the promise he makes in the pawTree brand promises: that real meat, poultry, or fish is the first ingredient in our pet food. There's no poultry byproducts. There's no corn, no wheat, no soy, no artificial flavors or colors or preservatives. Everything's been developed by veterinarians and nutritionists, many of who we heard from today at pawTree Day, and made here in the USA. So what a great promise. Again, something I can be excited about. I can get behind. He brought all of his wealth and knowledge together and created this company. So that's really where it began. Amber, you get it right back to you. We're going fast, but this is a little bit more about our product. So I'll have you share here.
Okay, so some of these things might look familiar. Many of you have probably tried these things, are here because you love something, or maybe you are thinking about trying some. So pawTree isn't just about food. It's not about one thing or another, but we have a full line of nutritional products that are incredible and guaranteed to give you the results you're looking for in your pets. So here we have pet food seasoning. You can read treats, health and wellness, solution sets, toys, cat food, dog food. We have potty and training supplies, and we have waste management supplies as well. And we have more things we've added since this even. We have a line of CBD products, which is incredible, that people love. But my favorite thing about this slide is highlighting what's down below, and it's that 100% satisfaction guarantee. And I do remember when I started, I was really shy about talking about this because I felt like, oh gosh, is it something I can really offer? Should I really be offering this? But I've heard Roger, our founder and CEO, say it time and time again so much that I'm just so grateful that he stands behind these products 100%, just like what Trisha mentioned earlier, that these products are guaranteed to help, or you do get your money back. So I love that. So not only do we have incredible things that you can try, but there are also things that you can have full confidence that you and your pet are going to be happy with them. So, okay, moving on to the next slide. So this real solutions for real issues. This is why I'm actually here today, because you can't join a company or share an opportunity or even products if you don't believe in them. I tell people all the time that my job, if I'm talking to somebody who wants to start their own business, I'll say my job is to make sure you have a great experience with our products first, and then the rest will be so much easier for you. And so if any of these solutions these issues sound familiar, read through them. I'm not going to read every single one, but I'll just share a short testimonial that I have. Many of you have heard my joint support and aches away testimonial. I have a great ear wash and dry testimonial as well. But there's a lot more to it. I also have a dog that he had a duller coat just because he's a hair coat. So it's a little bit duller. And I really, truly, and I didn't think he would ever be able to be soft and fluffy and shiny. And I just thought that's how it was going to be. As a puppy, he was always raised on pawTree food, but I wasn't religious with giving the salmon oil to him. So what I decided to do was put it to the test. Okay, I'm going to be religious about this and see if it really can make a difference for my dog, because he has that naturally just less shiny coat. And it did make a huge difference. So even my dog that I didn't believe, even though I believe in the products, and he was my exception. I just thought, oh, it won't work. But even with that product, I was able to see a really big difference. So that's a little bit of a testimonial, not a life changer, but definitely a huge belief builder for me, along with other products that I already have a huge belief in. So some of these look familiar. If you have any of these issues, the thing I do love about pawTree is it's not just about food and maybe a couple topicals. It's not about just one or two great supplements. It's about a lot of different things. I can't think of another company that has so many solutions and choices under its one umbrella. They might have a couple great things, but pawTree truly has a huge line of things that you can try and help your pet be healthier than ever before. So, okay, Trisha, let's move on to the next slide.
Okay, perfect. Because that's the perfect segue into why this job can be so easy. Because really, what we do as a pet pro, Amber and I are pet pros, and what we do, it's as easy as it says here, is 1, 2, 3. We talk to pet owners and we try to find out what's going on with their pet. That list that Amber went over, or we saw just previously, we talk about those things. Does your pet have anxiety? Does your pet have itchy skin? What is going on with your pet? We have those conversations, and they're authentic conversations. We really do want to know. And then we share information that will help solve for those issues. Because if they've got something on that list, I'm confident we have something that will help their pet. Just as Amber said with salmon oil, she thought maybe not, maybe it won't, but sure enough, even that for a pet, she didn't think it could help. Right. So we share solutions, we share videos, we have links to different products, we share information to help them be educated about what can help their pet. In fact, I have one customer in particular, one recent customer, that he didn't think he had any issue. He looked at that list and he's like, my pet is fine. Everything's fine. Yeah, she sheds because she's a shedding dog, and she scratches her ear every once in a while. But I just shared with him, please just give us a try. If you're willing, just give us a try. Try our food, try our salmon oil, and just see, and our ear wash and dry. And within a few weeks, he noticed a drastic difference. And he said to me just recently, I can't believe I thought those were just dog issues. I thought that's how my dog was. I thought dogs just itched. I thought dogs just shed excessively. So he didn't think he had the issues. And by me sharing information and encouraging him to just try, risk-free, money-back guarantee, he did. And now he's a forever happy customer. Has even referred people to me for that very reason, because he knows the difference that it's made. So we talk, we share, and then we ask them, are you ready to try? Are you ready to give it a shot? Or you could even ask if they're ready to be part of your team, part of your empire, to help change the pets' lives and people's life along the way. So we magnify, it says here, our impact and income by empowering others to build a business doing the same thing. So some neat things that I personally love about pawTree is no inventory required. It says down here, there's no income cap. You can earn as much or as little as you want. We have folks that are shooting for the stars and 6 figures and beyond. And we have others that are just excited about getting their products at a discount or for free, earning enough income to pay for their products. So there's no experience necessary. I didn't have any experience in any part of this world, none whatsoever, no sales experience. I always like to highlight that. My business before this, I was very siloed. I worked by myself, for myself, and didn't work with anybody. So I definitely jumped in without any experience and have really benefited from the training and the support that pawTree has. So here's something I love to talk about too, because I think we can all relate to this. We have residual bills, right? You have bills that are showing up every week or every month, whether you like it or not. So why not have residual income? So with pawTree, it says here, you can stop trading time for money and instead create an income that will serve you long after the initial work is done. And how that works is the majority of my customers, I know Amber's the same, order on what we call easy ship. They're auto ship customers. They're customers, they want their food every month, depending on the size of the dog. It might be monthly or quarterly, but they want these products on a regular basis. So they're ordering again and again and again. So it says here, about 85% of our sales come from recurring orders we call easy ship orders. So it means your customers are ordering again and again and again, whether you're on vacation, whether you're just taking a little summer break, whatever it is, they're ordering over and over again. So you can earn up to 35% commission on those sales. So that means you're getting paid, like I said, whether you're working, not working, on vacation, that income you'll keep making. And Amber and I both have customers that have been with us for these 7 years. We mentioned we've been in the business 7 years, and I still have customers that are loyal and have not gone back to any other. In fact, I just have one that just became a new, she got a new puppy, and so is ordering even more. She's always been a one dog customer for 7 years and just got another puppy and ordered some food for her puppy. So long-term customers. And I'm super grateful for that, because it's really built that residual income that it says here. So don't worry about the residual bills. You've got, with pawTree, you can have a way to have a solution for that. So Amber, I'm going to turn it over to you to talk about these next slides.
Okay, so this is fun because it can give you an idea of really, the power comes in just, steady talking, steady conversations. And this is an example of what can happen as a result of that. So the power of residual income, Trisha said, hey, we've got residual bills, we might as well have residual income. And the beauty of this is I put the same amount of work in that I did when I started, but the income keeps going up. So there really is a lot of power behind the ability to continually have those raises if you consistently have conversations and do the talk, share, and ask, the 1, 2, and 3 steps that Trisha just talked about. But if you get one $75 monthly order and you do that each week, just one new customer, by the end of 1 year, you'll have 3,900 in monthly sales. And when you qualify at top commissions at 35%, you would get $1,365 in your pocket each month. So if you want more, you can do more. There are plenty of people out there that what happens is, I like to tell people, there's a learning curve. And at first you might be trying to figure things out, just like with everything. It goes back to that first step, right? So be patient a little bit, get through that learning curve, and then you get better and better and better at knowing everything and just being comfortable and even excited. You get more and more excited. I touched on with believing in the products. Well, with sharing and with gathering your own customers and then receiving positive testimonials and feedback, your belief grows, your excitement grows. It's just very rewarding. So there are plenty of people that get, 5, 10, 20 a week. That definitely is, it's a possibility, and some people do that. So imagine, take that number, that 1,365 a month, and multiply that. And, it just gives you an idea of what's possible. So let's move on to the next one. I love this because these are real people. So you heard a few things from Trisha, you've heard a few things from me, and we do have pet pros watching. So those of you that are here, if you have a testimony you would like to add for people to read, go ahead and put it in the comments, because every testimonial is very, very powerful, and everyone relates to different stories and testimonials as well. So if you could do that, we would love to read those. But let's talk about Kathy. So I know Kathy and Mike personally, and they worked over 25 years as a professional. This is Kathy. She was actually in education, and she worked over 25 years as a professional to earn a good pension. After working our pawTree business for only 3.5 years, our pawTree monthly commissions have now exceeded her monthly pension check. So Mike wrote this in, and this was a while ago, and last I talked to them, that's doubled actually. So which would you prefer? Would you prefer to work 3.5 years or 25 years? So it really is incredible how quickly things can grow. And then we'll move to Joey. Joey is such a fun person. Anybody that that knows her, she and her husband Alex are just delightful. And she says that before pawTree, I was overworked, underpaid, and longed for freedom. With pawTree, I found my people. I'm praised and rewarded for my efforts. So how many of us can relate to having a job, or being even a stay-at-home mom like me? It's not very often that you feel appreciated and a part of something exciting, and pawTree really does do that. You are praised and rewarded for your efforts, and so that can be a really great change in your life as well. This last one is by Holly. I love Holly, and she has a really neat story. But she says, I was blessed that my pawTree business could travel with me. It can be done anywhere. And Holly's story is that she actually moved from one state all the way down to, she was out east and she moved down to Florida. So she was able to just pick up and go. And now she is enjoying time closer to her family. And so that's Holly's story. You can be like Holly, and maybe you would like to live somewhere different. And this could be that answer of, well, I can build this for a little bit, and then I'm going to move. I'm going to get out of here or something like that. But anyway, we also have some military people that have been able to do, take their business wherever they go with the military. So lots and lots of options. And that's where that freedom part comes into play. So, okay, next slide. This is you, Trisha.
Okay, sounds good. So a lot of people will join and say, okay, what do I need to do? How do I make the money, right? Because again, what can $1,000 or what can, in this case, what can $2,000 do for you? So here's just as an example of what is up for grabs in what we call your fast start period. So you join in the 3 months following your enrollment month. So first, you work with your upline or your upline leader to earn your fast start bonuses. So you can see here for hitting senior pet pro, you get $50, director, you get 100, senior director, you get 225. And those bonuses actually this month and next month this month for sure are doubled. They're doubled. So what a great time it's even more than this, right? But just for the sake of keeping things simple, we have this document that's what's available to you. And then along the way, you're going to find people that want to do the same thing, just as I did, just as Amber did. You find people that want to do the same thing as you. And so you coach them, you mentor them, or your upline leader mentors them to do the same thing, to get those same bonuses. And so you get matching bonuses as a result. So you've earned your 375. Now you've helped 3 people do the same thing. You get 375 for each of them. Your new bonus total is $1,500. So then at that point, you're really poised well for what we call vice president, that rank. And for that, you get a $500 bonus. So the bonus total is $2,000. And keep in mind, this doesn't include your commissions. This doesn't include your product pack bonuses. There's a lot of other money and things that are available to you within this program. So this is just the starting point. Just 2,000 is the starting point. So think about that. What would 2,000 do for you? I met somebody several years ago that was in some credit card debt, and this would have eliminated all of her credit card debt. So she was super excited, ready to go. This is what it can do for you. It can change your life truly. So of course, it's based on your individual performance. This is not a guarantee. It requires work. It requires effort. This is not a get rich quick scheme. Amber and I, right? Amber, there's no way we would say, yes, you can do this overnight. No, this does take strategy. It takes work, but it's absolutely doable. We know many people that are doing this regularly. And like I say, it's this opportunity right now is doubled for May and June. Remind me, it is June too, right? I believe it's going one more month, this campaign, I believe so. So a little bit behind the times. But here is where we're going to kind of dive into what tools are available to you. If you decide, yes, this sounds great. I love talking dog. I love talking with people. I would really like an extra $2,000 right away, especially with summer here. My kids have all sorts of plans for this summer. So 2,000 would come in really handy right about now, right? With all these some fun summer plans. So you're one step away from that different life. So let's talk about the support that you get by joining the pawTree family. So one we mentioned before, no inventory required. pawTree ships direct to the consumer, and you own your own personal replicated e-commerce website, it says here. So you direct people to a link that ties to you. So every time they order, it's tied to you, to your account. So it's your own personal replicated website. You don't have to go and hire the IT folks to run a website for you. That's all done for you. And then we have an amazing online training platform that you can learn and go at your own pace. We call it pawTree University. So it's a great platform for you to be able to just watch different videos and get up to speed. Again, remember we said no experience necessary, right? These modules, these training programs will help you to know what to say for a sales conversation, how to enroll customers, what products we have available. It's all there in pawTree University. So great online learning. We also have marketing tools. We have an amazing app that you can share a lot of images, share your link easily for folks that want to learn more. It even has some pre-written text so that you can just, send images with text already right there to go. So that's makes it very simple and easy for sharing. And then most importantly, I think, is a community of like-minded individuals like Amber, like myself, like the folks that are in the Facebook, where Amber and I've been watching the comments there, and also those that are here participating on the Zoom link. This is what it is. It's people, other pet pros supporting one another, cheering everybody on, really excited about the growth of everybody, not just themselves. So like-minded individuals for support and mentoring. So now we're going to discuss, if you're ready, if you're like, yes, sign me up, what do I do? We're going to discuss the next steps. What is that first step? So Amber, you go ahead and share with us a little about that.
Okay. So we all, here I am talking about the first step again, guys, but this is truly the first step. So we're going to talk about what to do if you've decided, hey, I'm going to give this a try. And if you're even, somewhat considering, I would say, give it a try. This is not anything that has to be permanent. Life happens for everybody, but I will tell you time and time again, one of the most inspiring things that's happened with this business to me, that I've seen in other people's lives, is sometimes people will work for a while, something happens in life, they take a break, they come back. That can happen. It has happened. There are others that they stay consistent and they grow consistently. There's some that go really fast. There's some that move along slowly. It really is okay. So just know that even if you're considering, I would say just join us and get to know us, get to know the company, know the products, and you'll likely have a really, really great experience and enjoy what you're doing. But this is the first step, and it's just getting with the person that invited you here tonight and choosing an enrollment kit. This is a simple enrollment kit. You get samples and you get some written material, and then you also get your online training that Tricia just talked about with pawTree University. That's incredible. And your fast start training materials is that written material I already said. You get some samples and 3 months of free web support. So what I also tell people, and Tricia, I'm sure you do the same thing, is, my job is to make sure that you're earning well over what you need to cover that cost. And so that's what we work towards. We really do know how to help people earn money. So that's our goal. But this is the simple enrollment kit. That's what you get. But I do like to mention you get a free coupon code for a free bag of 10-pound dog food or 5 pounds of cat food, your choice with any of these kits. And that's sent to you right upon enrollment. So keep that in mind as well. But this is our most popular product pack, and there are two. There's a dog specific one and there's a cat specific one. I love, love, love my kitty, but there are more dogs out there. So we're gonna focus on this dog one for a second. You get treats, you get paw pairings, you get salmon oil, allergy support, a digestive supplement, you get joint supplement, and anxiety, like a calming chew as well to try. And you get everything that was in the first pack as well. Okay, and then this next one, and as you see the retail value, you're getting incredible value for what you're getting. So what I like to think about is that not only are you joining and you immediately get a link, you can go make a sale right away, same day. Many people do that. And but you're also getting a lot of products to try at a very, very discounted rate, and you will not get that chance once you join. So most of the people that that enroll, they actually will do the basic product pack here, the cat or the dog one, or they'll go for this next one. And it's the ultimate product pack. And as you can see, it's $299.99. The retail value is $667.03, but they don't even include in here the opportunity that we have. As a new pet pro, you can earn over $500 in free food if you're choosing a dog. I'm using the dog calculations, but up to over $500 you can get in free food just from learning how to do that talk, share, ask. And many, many people love that they can earn that free food month after month after month. But this is the ultimate product pack that I love. This is what I joined with. And if money is not an issue, definitely join with this product pack. You get all of the things in the first 2 packs. So like I said, the online training, free the website service, the training materials, the samples. You also get a car decal. We don't talk about that very often, but it's really fun. And marketing materials. But you get lots of treats. You get dog treats, you get cat treats, you get the ear wash and dry that you heard me mention earlier. You get some other topicals to try, paw pairings, the salmon oil and the digestive stuff. You get everything, and the urine eliminator and OxyShot. Those are like potty training cleanup supplies. So, and those are incredible. They smell great. They're mild. They're pet safe. So we could go on and on and on about all of the things that you get. And hopefully you've been listening throughout the day and you've learned something about each one of these products, or maybe a product that you're looking for a solution for your pet as well. So this is a great way to go. And then really this is the first step. So get with a pet pro that invited you here, and choose your product pack and and we're excited to get to know you. So go ahead, Trisha.
Yeah, no, that's pretty, you're right. It's pretty much it. It's just choosing the pack, getting with your pet pro. And I'll just end us with saying that, I love this last slide. I think it's really perfect and fitting for this situation. Envision a life you love, now live it. pawTree really has been the vehicle for me to have the life that I really only dreamed of before. It was something I saw people in my circle having abundance and enjoying vacations and remodeling and traveling, things that I just only imagined, not ever thinking it could be me. And that's really why I joined. I really wanted a different life. I wanted a more financial freedom. I just wanted more. And truly that's been such a gift. And one of my most, one of my first biggest accomplishments was earning my investment back. Amber mentioned the kits, that if you can, for any reason, get the bigger kit. And so I did, Amber did. And getting that money, earning that investment back was such a prideful thing. I was just so happy. I thought I did it, that's step one. And then it's just gone on from there. And now we're living that life that I envisioned 7 years ago. We've traveled all over the place. We have another vacation coming up shortly that I'm so looking forward to. And we've been to Europe. We've been on a lot of beach vacations. We just remodeled our bathroom, like things that are so meaningful to me that I just never even thought were possible until pawTree fell into my lap. So envision that life that you love. I promise it can be a vehicle for you if you allow it to be. Amber and I have worked hard. We've definitely put in some hours, but I am so grateful. I know Amber is too, but I'm so grateful for this opportunity because it truly has changed my life in more ways than the financial side. I've met incredible friends, Amber being one of them. Melissa, who introduced us, has become an incredible friend and mentor. It's truly changed my life. Not, as I said, not just financially, but a lot more to it. The pets we've helped, the impact it's had on me personally, my growth. Just super, super grateful. So thank you so much for being with us tonight. We hope to welcome you to the pawTree family soon and hope you have an enjoyable evening. Again, thanks for joining us. All part of pawTree Day as well. We're glad you stuck around. So get with the pet pro that invited you here. And as I said, let's hope we're welcoming you into the pawTree family soon. Take care, everybody.
Thanks, everybody. Good night. Thanks, Melissa.
Thank you, guys. I'm here, the little white dot.
I don't know. We didn't really thank you enough. I mean, so those of you that already know, Melissa's our national sales director, and she's always just trying to make us as happy as we can possibly be. So here she is, blank screen and all, doing what she's
That's right. Hey, whatever it takes, right? Well, thank you guys so much. You are a perfect close to pawTree Day. And all I can say is listen to these two ladies. They know what they're talking about. So we'll see you guys later.
See ya.
Bye.